I would like to invite to the podium the quiz master, Mr. Temitayo Uluwabemi. Let's jam our hands together for him. He's going to be our quiz master. Our recorder and our timekeeper, Sister Temi. Come forward. Okay. So it's time to invite the contestants. Quizmaster, over to you.
Yes, you're welcome to the Bible quiz, and I really wish all of you all the best. Just take a deep breath while you answer the question. And for this first round, we have 50 questions. You can pick from 1 to 50, and each of the question is 20 seconds. So when I'm reading the question, you would start, the time starts from the question, not from the answer. So 20 seconds you have, and if you don't know it, it goes to the next person. 2 marks is recorded per question. So are you ready?
Okay. Sorry, I just want to add, just for contest's sake, we will not be using the word contestant in this Bible quiz. So instead, we call that a word to address them at, which is wordsmith. Wordsmith. Mr. Isaiah will tell us the revelation behind that word afterwards. So, but instead of the word contestant, you'll be hearing wordsmith. Wordsmith 1, wordsmith 2, and on and on.
All right, so wordsmith 1, you have option from 1 to 50. Your question. Question 2, how much did the poor widow cast into the treasury? 1 meat, 2 meat, 3 meat, 4 meat? 4 mite, sorry. Wrong. So, wordsmith 2?
Question 8.
Question 8. I read. One of the rulers of the synagogue whose daughter was healed is named A. Jairus, Jared, Petrus, Pontius.
Jairus.
Jairus, correct. Let's clap for him. Wordsmith 3, question.
Question 6.
Question 6. I read. What did Jesus warn against in Luke chapter 12, verse 1? Greed, hypocrisy, anger, envy.
Greed.
No, the answer is hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. So listen, number 10. Who did Jesus said prophesy that people's heart is far from him? A. Isaiah, B. Ezekiel, C. Joel, D. Jeremiah. The question, who did Jesus said prophesy that people's heart is far from him? Isaiah, Ezekiel, Joel, Jeremiah. Time up. The answer is Isaiah. Okay? Isaiah. In the book of Mark chapter 7 verse 6. Wordsmith 5, your question.
Question 7.
Question 7. Okay, question 7. So what is the central message of the parable of the sower? A, the importance of prayer, the power of faith, the different responses to God's message, the danger of riches.
Different responses to God's message.
The different responses to God's message. Correct. Go back to contestant 1 or wordsmith 1, sorry. Your question.
12.
All right, so once you hear the question, the timer starts. I think that would be better. All right. Yeah, so, all right. Question
12.
12. All right. What was the first thing Jesus said to his disciple after his resurrection? A, do not be afraid. B, peace be with you. C, I am risen. D,
do not be afraid.
Do not be afraid is wrong. The answer is peace be with you. Okay? The next, wordsmith?
18. Question 18.
18. 18, right?
Yes, okay. 18.
In John 2, who did Jesus drive out of the temple? A, money changers. B, priests. C, Sadducees. D, Romans.
Mock changers.
Money changers, correct. Clap for him. The next word.
15.
15. I read. In the parable of the sower, how many types of locations were the seed sown? A 5, B 6, C 4, D 7.
4.
4. Absolutely correct. Clap for her. That's right. All right. So while we proceed, now you have 20 seconds. So before you answer the question, please do well to think before, or you take your time to answer, because you just have just one answer to give for every question. Okay? Yes, your question. What is the shortest verse in the Bible, in the book of the Gospels? A. Mark 11:31. B. Luke 11:35. C. John 11:35. D. Matthew 11:31. The shortest verse in the book of the Gospels. Mark 11:31, Luke 11:35, John 11:35, Matthew 11:31. Yes, your answer? C. John 11:35. Correct. Yes, next was Smith.
Question 14.
Question 14. Question 14, I read. It says, on the road to Emmaus, how many disciples did Jesus explain the scriptures to? A. 3, B. 2, C. 12, D. 20.
2.
2. Correct. Yes.
Question 20.
Question
20.
30.
20.
20. Okay. Question 20. All right. I read. What was the name of the prophetess who recognized Jesus when he was presented at the temple? A. Miriam. B. Anna. C. Deborah. D. Naomi.
Anna.
What was the name of the prophetess who recognized Jesus when he
Anna.
was... Anna. Okay, Anne. All right. Correct. Yes.
28.
28.
8.
Okay. Okay, I read. 28. In John chapter 8, who was brought to Jesus accused of adultery? A Samaritan woman. B, a Jewish woman. C, an unknown woman. D, Mary Magdalene. Yes. Yes.
A.
A is Samaritan woman. Is that your final answer? Is wrong. Yes. You want to answer the question?
An unknown woman.
An unknown woman. Correct. Yes, your question?
16.
16. Okay. Number 16. It says, John and James, the sons of Zebedee, were surnamed A. Petrus, B. Boanerges, C. Centurion, D. The duo.
Boanerges.
Correct.
Son of the...
Absolutely correct. Yes, your question, please.
11.
Okay, number 11 is here. All right. So now listen. What did Jesus ride when he triumphantly entered Jerusalem? A. Calf. B. Horse. C. On a colt. D. Donkey.
D.
Donkey? Is that your final answer? Is. Okay. Do you know the answer? Bonus? The answer is not donkey. What's the answer?
A colt.
On a colt. Correct. Your question.
21.
21. Okay. All right. The woman with the issue of blood had the issue for -years before she met Jesus. A, 11. B, 40. C, 12. D, 13.
14 years.
14 years. Is wrong. Bonus,
Is it 12 years?
12 years. Absolutely correct. The woman with issue of blood, 12 years. Yes, your question, please.
5.
Question 5. Question 5. I read. What is the name of the beggar which was laid at the gate of the rich man in Luke chapter 16? A, Solomon. B, Peter. C, Matthew. D, Lazarus.
Lazarus.
Lazarus. Absolutely correct. Clap for her, please. Yes, your question.
44.
4. Question 44. Okay. I read. Okay. What or who did Jesus said Talitha Kumi to? A, the woman with the blood. B, Tabitha. C, the sea. D, the dead damsel.
Question again.
What or who did Jesus said Talitha Kumi to? Is it the woman with the blood? B, Tabitha. C, the sea. D, the dead dancer.
B.
B. No. Absolutely wrong. Yes.
Bonus, the dead
The
damsel.
dead damsel. Absolutely correct. Yes, your question.
25.
25. Come in, please. All right. 25. How many people did Jesus feed in Mark chapter 8? A, 6,000. B, 4,000. C, 3,000. D, 9,000. How many people did Jesus feed in Mark 8? 6,000, 4,000, 3,000, 9,000.
4,000.
4,000. Correct. Let's clap for her. Mark chapter 8, verse 9 to confirm. Yes, your question.
Number 1.
The first question. All right. Number 1. He says, what was the message of John the Baptist? A, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is near. B, believe in Jesus, the Son of God. C, follow me and I will make you fishers of men. D, love your neighbor as yourself. Message of John the Baptist.
A.
A, correct. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is near. Yes, your question.
26.
26. All right, I read. The estimated amount of the alabaster box, as said by people, was A, more than 400 pence. B, more than 300 pence. C, more than 500 pence. D, more than 600 pence.
Can you repeat the option again, please?
Option again. More than 400, more than 300 pence.
C.
C, more than 500 pence. Wrong. Bonus.
More than 400.
More than 400. The answer is more than 300 pence. More than 300 pence. Your question.
17.
17. Okay. Question 17. All right. 17. Unless one is born of dash and the spirit, he cannot enter the kingdom of God. A, soul. B, water. C, word. D, the Father.
Water.
Water. Correct. Your question.
Question 15.
Question
15.
taken.
25.
25. Okay. Taken also.
31.
31. 31. I read. How old was Jesus when he went to Jerusalem for the feast of the Passover? A, 12. B, 7. C, 13. D, 18.
A 12.
12. Correct. Here's your question.
30.
30. Question 30. I read. Which of these disciples is known as the beloved apostle? A, Peter. B, John. C, James.
B. John.
John. Correct. Here's your question.
40.
Question 14. Okay. It's taken already. Question is taken.
60.
40. Okay. Question 40. All right. I read. Question 40. The leper that came to give thanks was who? The leper that came to give thanks was who? A Jew. B, Egyptian. C, Samaritan. D, Pharisee. A Jew. Not correct. Bonus
Samaritan.
is a Samaritan. Can we clap for her, please? Yes, your question.
28.
28. Question 20 is taken already.
42.
42. Question 42, I read. It says, men always ought to pray and not to dash. A, sleep. B, slack. C, faint. If you know the answer, just say the answer.
C. Faint.
C, what?
Faint.
Faint. That is the answer. Your question.
Question 11.
Question what?
11.
Question 11. Question 11 is taken.
43.
43. Okay. Question 43. Okay. I read. The man with the unclean spirit was seen in the book of Mark chapter 5. I repeat, the man with the unclean spirit was seen in the book of Mark 5. A, Galilee. B, Gadarenes. C, Capernaum. D, Macedonia.
B.
B, Gadarenes. Okay, correct. Let's clap for her, please. Yes, your
Question
question.
19.
Question
19.
Question 19. Question 19. Okay, question 19. I read. Who were the first people to visit Jesus after his birth? Option A, shepherd. B, the wise men. C, priest. D, Roman soldiers.
B, the wise men.
What do you say? B, the wise men. Is wrong. The first people to visit Jesus after his birth. Yes.
The shepherd.
The shepherd. The shepherd. Absolutely correct. Let's clap for her.
Question 35.
Question
35.
Question 35, I read. How many loaves of bread did Jesus bless to feed the multitude in Mark chapter 8? 5, 6, 7, 8.
5 loaves of bread.
5 loaves of bread is absolutely wrong because of the reference.
Oh,
Mark chapter 8. Yes. You know the answer? Or you want your question? Pick any option. The option I said 5, 6, 7, 8. How many loaves of bread did Jesus bless in Mark chapter 8? Is it 5 loaves, 6 loaves, 7 loaves, 8 loaves?
6.
6. The answer is 7 loaves of bread. You can find that in the book of Mark chapter 8. Okay? All right. Your question. Yes? Your question?
Question 34.
Question 34. Let's see. Okay. Question 34. Question 34 says, what is the meaning of Corban, Corban, in Mark? Okay? In the Gospel of Mark. What's the meaning of Corban? Option A, gold. Option B, gift. C, gown. D, glass. What is your answer? Time up. Okay. All right. Yes? B, gift. Absolutely correct. Let's clap for her. That's good. Yes, your question.
49.
Question 49. Question 49. How many daughters did Jairus have? How many daughters did Jairus have? A, 2, B, 5, C, 1, D, 6.
1.
1. Correct. Jairus had 1 daughter. Clap for her, please. Yes, your question?
Question 36.
Question 36. Question 36. Okay. Question 36. I read. Where was Jesus crucified according to John? Where was Jesus crucified according to John? A, Golgotha.
Golgotha.
B,
Golgotha.
all right. Correct. That's good.
Question 37.
Question 37. I read. What is the first miracle Jesus performed in the book of John? John 2, 1 to 11. The healing of a blind man, feeding the 5,000, turning water into wine, walking on water.
Turning water to wine.
Turning water to wine. Correct. Your question, please.
24.
24. Question 24. I read. How old was Hannah, Anna, when Christ was presented in the temple? How old was Hannah when Christ was presented in the temple? A, 83 years, 84 years, 85 years, 86 years. Yes.
84.
84. Correct. Can we clap for her, please? Your question. 27. Okay, 27. Who helped Joseph of Arimathea take Jesus' body down from the cross in John 19, 38 to 39? A, Nicholas. B, Nicodemus. C, Mary Magdalene. D, Nathaniel.
Nicodemus.
Nicodemus, correct. Yes, next your question.
Question 50.
Question 50. That's the last question. Question 50. Okay. Question 50. Who did Jesus tell the story of the Good Samaritan to? A, lawyer. B, the disciples. C, the Pharisees. D, tax collector.
Disciples.
Disciples. Wrong. Bonus. Who did Jesus tell the story of the Good Samaritan to? The lawyer, the disciple, the Pharisee, tax collector.
Pharisee.
The answer is the lawyer. Luke chapter 10, verse 25. Okay? The lawyer. Yes, a question.
49.
49 has been taken. 49 has been taken.
38.
38. What was Jesus' prayer point in John chapter 17, 17 verse 1? A is disciples' wealth. B is glorification. C for more food. D for a new home.
A new home.
A new home. Wrong. Next person. Bonus. What was Jesus' prayer point in John chapter 17, verse 1?
C.
C for more food. Why did you pick that? The answer is
didn't hear the question.
glorification. Is glorification. I know you just picked that option. You didn't know what was there. That's why. Yes, next person.
23.
23. Question 23. Okay, I read. Who recognized Jesus first when he appeared to his disciples at the Sea of Tiberias? A. Peter. B. John. C. James. D. Andrew.
Peter.
Peter. Wrong. Bonus.
John.
John. Absolutely correct. Can we clap for her, please? John chapter 21, verse 7. You get that point. Yes, your question.
Question 5.
Question 5. It's taken already. We have question 3.
3.
Okay, question 3. All right. Question 3. I read. By this, all we know that you are my disciples, if you have dash for one another. So we have to fill in the gap. Is it to have peace for one another, have prayer for one another, have love for one another, have gratitude for one another?
Love.
Have love for one another. Very correct. Let's clap for her, please. Your question. 41. All right, 41. Satan had desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat, but I have prayed for thee that thy faith fails not. Who was this statement referring to? A. Peter. B. James. C. John. D. Judas. Yes?
Judas.
Judas? Wrong. Bonus?
Simon Peter.
Simon Peter. Correct. Your question.
22.
22. Okay. Question 22. In John 17, verse 11, what does Jesus ask the Father to do for the disciples? A. Make them pure. B. Keep them by the power of his name. C. Give them power over others. D. Provide them with wisdom and understanding.
D.
D. Is that what he said?
Can you say the options again?
Option, make them pure, keep them by the power of his name, give them power over others, provide them with wisdom and understanding.
D.
D, wrong. Bonus,
A.
A, make them pure, wrong. The answer is keep them by the power of his name, option B. Okay? Yes, your question.
33.
30.
33.
Okay, 33, okay. All right, question 33. The rich man was always clothed in dash and fine linen. The rich man was always clothed in dash and fine. We have to fill in that gap. A, blue. B, pink. C, purple. D, black.
Purple.
Purple. Correct. Let's clap for her, please.
Question 47.
Question 47. It says, what did the Pilate ask Jesus in John 18, 33. A, are you a prophet? B, are you the king of the Jews? C, do you want to be released? D, where are your disciples?
The options again. The options.
Options. Are you a prophet? Are you the king of the Jews? Do you want to be released? Where are your disciples?
B.
B. Is that what you said?
C.
C. Do you want to be released?
B is my final answer.
You ready? You have to be sure of what you want to say. So you said, do you want to be released? Option C, which is wrong. The correct answer to that question is B. Are you the king of the Jews? 48. Where did Jesus raise the son of the widow of Nain? A, in his house. B, at the gate of Nain. C, at Bethlehem. D, at Nazareth.
At the gate.
At the gate. Correct. Let's clap for her. Are we tired? Let's clap for her. That's deep. Yes, a question? Your question?
9.
Question 9. I read. Question 9. At what time did Jesus die? At what time did Jesus die? A, the 3rd hour, the 6th hour, the 9th hour, the 12th hour.
The 9th hour.
The 9th hour. Correct. Yes, your question.
Question 45.
Question 45. Which disciple is known for doubting Jesus' resurrection until he saw him? A, Peter. B, John. C, Thomas. D, James.
C, Thomas.
C, Thomas. Correct. That's very correct. Yes, your question, please.
39.
39. Question 39. In John 21, verse 6, what did Jesus instruct the disciples to do to catch fish? A, go deeper into the deep. Cast the net on the right side of the boat. Cast the net on any side of the boat. Use a different net. Yes.
Cast the net on the right side of the boat.
Yes. Cast the net on the right side of the boat. Correct. Yes, your question.
46.
46. Question 46. In John 15, what does Jesus call his followers? A, servant. B, friends. C, disciples. D, children. In John 15, what does Jesus call his followers? Servants, friends, disciples, children.
D.
D, children. Yes, bonus. Friends, correct. In John chapter 15, Jesus called his followers friends. Yes, your question, please.
13.
Question 13. Question 13. Okay. In John 18, whose ear was caught by Peter and fixed by Jesus?
Malchus.
Malchus. Thank you. That's the answer. I didn't even read the option. That's the answer. Malchus. Yes, your question.
29.
29. All right. All right. Question 29. I think this is the last round. So you're taking 29, then the last person takes, the next person takes 32. Okay? So in John chapter 4, that's question 39. In John chapter 4, the woman at the well is from Samaria of Dash. Is it Samaria of Cyprus? Samaria of Sycamore? Samaria of Sychar? Samaria of Cilicia?
C.
Yes? C. Samaria of Sychar. Is that your final answer? Samaria of Sychar, right? You are correct. Clap for her, please. Yes. Give her a point. Okay, John chapter 4, verse 5. Then the last question, question 32. How did the Good Samaritan help the wounded man? How did the Good Samaritan help the wounded man? A, paid his bill. B, he cared for him and took him to an inn. C, he cared for him. D, he took him to an inn.
Took him to an inn
Is that your final
and
answer?
cared for him. B.
B, he cared for him
And took him to an inn.
Correct. Let's celebrate our wordsmiths. Yes, we have come to the end of round 1, and you've all done well. So I wish you all the best while we await your results. Is it now or later?